Now, what if I tell you that most of the things you've heard about the forex market are all lies? Yes, you heard me right. Majority of these things a lot of your trading gurus use to entice you about the market are huge lies that can actually keep you in cage. But then you don't have to worry again, because in this video I'll be exposing 5 harsh truths that most forex gurus actually don't let you know. Like, most people actually don't try revealing this truth to you, and the reason is best known to them. But then, as you already know on this channel, I focus more on bringing you the most honest set of every single thing that has to do with the forex market, just so that what you'll be aware of the business you are about to get yourself involved in. Now, before we get started, here's one thing I will let you know. If you are someone who wants to stay in the illusional world of whatever thing you've been told by our trading gurus, please stop watching this video at this point, because there are 2 things involved in this video. One of them is that this video is likely to discourage you about the forex market. I'm not going to be honest with you. I'm not sugarcoating any word. Secondly, if you are able to look at every single point I list in this video the other way and really take forex trading by the neck, then you'll be among those that actually hit the success margin in the market. 90+% of forex traders actually lose money on the long run. Now, I know you might have heard this point over and over again, but it's still the number one truth when it comes to the forex market, is that if 100 people choose to start forex trading today, there is a chance that 90 to 95 of them will not actually get to the final line in the market. And this reason is simply because most of you get started with trading, you don't have a clear strategy, you are not even well structured in the market. All you basically do is that you wake up one morning and then get into the market, download TradingView, download MetaTrader, download Exness broker, deposit some tokens in your broker, and think you can actually make money from it. Now, this one is actually one of the biggest mistakes you are actually making. And this one thing that actually leads 90% of traders to fail. And then this is not just the only point, and there are so many things. So basically, the main reason why 90% of these traders fail is simply, one, they don't have a clear strategy. Secondly, they are over leveraging. They risk more than they should do on a normal basis. And finally, most of them treat forex trading like gambling. They come into the market just trying to flip accounts over and over again, thinking, like, one of the honest truths I always tell people is that most of these your content creators showing you account flipping and a lot of that, ask them for broker track record. If they can't give you a track record from their broker which they did it with, and make sure that what it's a well-known broker, not some low-key broker that might be owned by them where they can manipulate the outcomes and every single thing. If they can't actually give you an evidence of it, they know that what there's a huge problem out there. So basically, one thing I love about me is that I'm trading prop firms, and I always show my prop firm analytics on this channel. And this one thing I also advise you to actually learn from as well. If you are not willing to be among those 90% of traders that actually fail, the first thing you should consider doing is simply, number one, learn a clear trading strategy before you come into the market. Secondly, make sure that you are not over leveraging when it comes to trading. Trade with clear risks in mind, and then not over risk. Keep your risks at bare minimum between 5% and below. Me, basically, I keep everything 2% and below. Number 3 is simply, don't treat forex like gambling. This is not a gamble. This is a business. So if you treat it as a business, it's going to give you the outcomes business do. If you treat it as a gamble, it's going to give you the outcome gamblers do. Because business owners accumulate results over time, while gamblers look for a one chance to hit the jackpot, because there's no luck game here in the market. So basically, that is the first point I have for you. Simply, 90% of traders fail, and the reason why they fail are things that I've already stated for you. So if you look at your own system that you are actually navigating the forex market with, if you realize that what you fall into any of those ranges, then I think you are already failing, or you will soon fail if you don't change your way. The second harsh truth is simply, no trading strategy works 100%. And that is the truth. When it comes to the forex trading market, a lot of you hunt from one strategy to another. Today you are trading this, tomorrow you are trading that, next tomorrow you are trading this, the following day you are trading this, and basically you are just jumping into failure and nothing else. You all think that there's one strategy that will give you that will make you win every single trade you take, and this has actually kept a lot of you behind when it comes to the trading market. Like, basically, for me, I've been trading one supply and demand for as long as only God knows. Now, the reason why I love supply and demand is simply, it's basic, it's simple. Now, this doesn't make it the best strategy. But the truth I have to tell you here is simply that when you come into trading, don't look for a strategy that will give you 100% win rate, because it doesn't exist. The only strategy that can give you a 100% win rate is no strategy, meaning don't trade. If you don't trade, sure, your money will be safe. your win rate will be up 100%, but then there won't be progress, there won't be anything in your trading career either. So basically, I would advise you not to chase the act of looking for a 100% winning strategy, but rather look for a strategy with good results. Like if you're in my Telegram community, you realize that, well, I actually passed a Profem challenge with about 49% win ratio. 49%, meaning I was not even up to 50%, but then I was still able to make the 15% required to pass a Profem account. What does that tell you? Because every single Profem I trade from Blueberry actually requires 15%. Phase 1, 10%, phase 2, 5%. You add it as 15% of the initial balance for me to be able to pass the firm. And guess what? I did this with 49% win ratio. So basically, this should tell you that what you don't have to look for a strategy that will give you 100% win rate, but you basically need a strategy that has a solid evidence to back it up to actually trade the market. So if you're a trader out there and then you don't want to be among those 90% that are failing, don't come here chasing for a strategy that will give you a 100% win ratio. If I don't even look for 90%, as long as the strategy gives you 40% and above win ratio with at least 1:2 or 1:3 or more risk to reward, you are good to go. The chase for 100% win rate strategy is the reason why a lot of you traders haven't progressed at all. And secondly, stop the habit of switching from one strategy to another. Pick one strategy and stick to it. If you look at all my setups, they look the same. The reason is simple. I trade only one strategy. That's why I see that what I don't make videos on trading strategy anymore, because I've talked about almost every part that you need to know about my trading strategy, and I already have it in a playlist that will be tagged at the top there. So basically, I already have this packed out. So you see, I don't even make videos on trading strategy frequently like I used to do before. This is because I no longer have any new part to touch in my strategy. But my strategy is very basic, simple, and straightforward. So one thing I also advise to do is simply stop chasing a strategy that will give you 100% win rate, but basically look for a strategy that will give you enough results to actually keep you afloat in the market. The most important thing is simply being afloat. It doesn't matter how you are afloat, but just be afloat. That's all required. The third harsh truth about the forex market here is simply trading isn't about having the right signal, it's about having the right psychology. Now, you say, what if you have the right psychology and not the right signal? Now, the truth is, the right psychology comes with the right signal. So basically, they are in pack. So when it comes to trading, you might get the best entry, the best exit, and every single thing, but then you might still not be profitable in the market. And the reason is simple. You don't have the right psychology, because when it comes to trading, I know so many traders that they will do a very clear setup, every single thing. They will enter the market, but then they can't hold the positions for long. They don't let their winning trades run for long, and they don't know how to cut short their losses. Like basically last week, I had a trade running on Euro AUD. I even mentioned it in my last video. I was talking about my prop firms. So I had the trade running, and the trade was just going up, and that wasn't giving me any sensible direction. So I just cut it off at a very tiny loss. And guess what? Later that evening, if I hadn't cut it off at that tiny loss, the trade would have taken more than times 20 of the initial amount of times 20 of the loss I actually accepted. Now, this is one thing about trading that most of you don't know. Trading is more about psychology and not just having the right setup and a lot of that. You might have the right strategy and every single thing, but without the right psychology to learn how to cut short your losses and also learn how to let your winning trade give you more profit in return, you are actually not going to get any decent result of the market. And I think this is one of the worst things that can happen to you as a trader, is simply having the right strategy but lacking the psychology to back it up. The fourth one here is simply the market is highly manipulated by big institutions such as banks, hedge funds, and a lot of money moving guys actually manipulate this market. Now, it's not new. We are, as a trader, you should know this, because haven't you witnessed a fake breakout before? Where do you think those fake breakouts are coming from? They are just hunting your stops. Haven't you witnessed face reversals and so many things in the market? Well, this to let you know that the forex market is highly manipulated by these institutions. And the truth is that there's nothing you can actually do about it as a trader. The only thing you can do is simply learn to guide yourself as well. So basically, most of you've been trading, and you see that most of the times, immediately you enter a trade, the market will wipe your stop loss. Like you have so many stop loss being wiped out in a row. Now the truth is that it's not that the market hates you or something. It's just that the market is not a fair ground for fair people. I'm dark skinned, by the way. So basically, the market is not a fair ground. So if you're really coming to the forex market, you need to be ready for this sort of manipulations that happens once in a while. Like once in a while, the market can just go up, come down at the same time for no reason. But there's a reason behind it. The reason is simply the big guys are doing their usual manipulations in the market. So as a trader out there, you need to accept it and move on with it, because there were a time whereby when I was trading, I'll have market hit my stop loss repeatedly, and in my mind I'll be like, is this bad luck or what? Like, is it that I have a bad luck in the market, or what exactly is the issue? But the truth is that I know as a trader, you actually sat yourself down at a point and ask yourself if it's that you just have bad luck moving around with you, or it's just how the market is. And the truth is that what, from a fellow trader to a fellow trader, you don't have bad luck. It's just how the market is. You don't have to go kill yourself praying from one church to another, looking for the healing center, looking for the next shrine to worship or anything to actually get yourself up. You don't have bad luck. It's just how the market is. You basically just have to learn to understand how it happens to you and then fix it out. Now, the final harsh truth about the forex market is simply, forex is not a get rich quick scheme. Like, bro, sis, you will not become wealthy overnight. It's mission impossible. Now, you can become wealthy overnight, but before you can become wealthy overnight, you need to work a lot of nights. I believe in overnight success, but every single overnight success was backed with so many nights of work that you don't know about. Like the way I'm trading right now, if I wake up tomorrow and get funded with 500,000, 200,000, $1 million, will you be surprised? Obviously not. But someone who doesn't know might be like, how this? So forex is actually overnight success. That's what they will be saying. But then you who've been watching my YouTube videos, you know that what, I've been trading for a long period of time, and I've been taking multiple profit challenges. I start with a 5K challenge, move to a 25K challenge. Now I'm in my 25K zone. I can go to 50K, 100K, and a lot of this with just a matter of time. Now you that you've seen this struggle over the years, you'll be like, come on, this wasn't an overnight success. This person puts in the work. So if I really want to meet up with whatever thing he has acquired, I need to put in the work as well. But there's someone who is just new to the channel might see it as an overnight success. So basically, forex trading can give you overnight success, but before you get that overnight success, there need to be so many overnight works to actually happen way back in time before that overnight success can come. Because the game of success is basically, before your phone gets to 100% when you are charging your phone, it starts from 0%. 0%, 1%, 2%, 3%. Now, if we should decide to delete 1% off from the beginning, do you think you have 100%? Obviously not. Why won't you have 100%? Simply because we deleted the initial 1%, meaning that what, before you can get to this 100%, you need this 1% as well. So this to tell you that what, forex trading cannot give you overnight success. It can only give you overnight success only if you have worked on your first 1%, your 2%, your 3% until you get to your 100%. You can't just go from 0 to 100%. It doesn't work that way. So guys, this is all about the harsh truth you need to know about the market. If you're able to have all these truths in your mind, really let them sleep in. Endure them, let them sleep in, and then relax in your mind whilst you are trading. Trading will become easy, and you won't have to stress yourself over a lot of things again. So guys, that's all I have for you in this video. If you are new to trading, if you are a trader who really wants to connect with me, you can join my Telegram channel. The link is down in the video description. I'll drop trading signals on there, and you can also ask me questions in the group, and I'm going to answer you as well. We already have over 800 members in there. You can also join. Every single thing in my Telegram channel is 100% free. I'm not charging you to join the channel. I'm not charging you for the signals I drop in there. I just give them out for free, and my trading advice I keep in there as well for free for you to use and also get to grow as well. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.